What is going on, y'all? It's Bodyworks here, back with another UFC4 tutorial. Today I'm going to be talking about what are the best kickboxing combos in this game, and I'm just going to be giving you guys a brief overview of the more basic ones that I like, the staple combinations that you can consistently use, and then the more complex 3 to 4 piece combos that are really good at breaking blocks. I always thought that kickboxing combos kind of sucked, but there's actually some pretty good ones in there. A lot of the advanced 4-piece combos are really good at block breaking, so you can get a lot of knockouts and knockdowns with these combos. But with that being said, let's get into the video. So the first combo I have for y'all is super simple, just a jab to body roundhouse. Obviously this combo is really simple, and it's just a great way to work the body. If you wanted to, you could just miss that jab on purpose and then move into step kick range. Missing strikes isn't really a good idea in this game because when you miss a strike, it costs way more stamina than it would if you were to land it. But the jab costs such little stamina that when you miss it, you really aren't losing a whole lot of stamina. Similar to the jab to roundhouse, you can go straight to body roundhouse. That one flows pretty well, or you can go straight to lead roundhouse. All of these are just really simple 2-piece combos that will help you land kicks to the body, and while they might not do a lot of damage just one by one, they will add up over the course of the fight, and they'll help you take away from your opponent's body health and his stamina as well. So now let's say that your opponent, he starts to realize that, you're always going jab roundhouse. He's picking up on your tendencies, and he's starting to catch that roundhouse kick. A really simple adjustment to make is just go jab, head kick. Or you could go straight head kick, or jab straight head kick. Jab straight head kick does a lot of damage if you land it. You could also go straight to lead roundhouse if you'd like. But the point I'm trying to make here is that you can use those body roundhouse combinations to set up your head kicks, because your opponent will start to realize, oh, he's always going to that body roundhouse off the jab. That's when you mix in a head kick. You catch him with the head kick, you rock him, you knock him out, you win the fight. Easy money. Now the next combination I have for y'all is kind of like 4 combinations all in one, but the concept here is that you can throw any lead kick and immediately follow it up with a straight. This works with a lead leg kick like I just showed y'all, a lead body roundhouse, and a lead head kick. Now the lead head kick to straight does a shit ton of damage, man. The lead head kick by itself isn't a super lethal strike, but immediately following up with that straight is absolutely lethal. You'll get a lot of knockdowns by landing those strikes consecutively. So right now I have Robert set up to throw a jab and then block a little bit after. Now what I want to show you guys here is that I'm going to land that lead head kick right before he starts to block. And once I land that head kick, he'll be stunned and I'll have frame advantage, so he can't block or move his head or do anything. Because again, I have the frame advantage from landing that lead head kick. So because I have frame advantage, he can't do anything. I'm going to land that straight, so that straight is basically guaranteed to land. As you can see right there, that's exactly how it works. He was supposed to be blocking soon after that jab, but because I landed that lead head kick, his opponent was in that little stun animation where he's not necessarily rocked, but you can't do anything. That's called frame advantage. And because I have frame advantage, I can immediately follow up with that straight, do a lot of damage, and get that knockdown. Now when it comes to these lead kick to straight combos, here's a more advanced version that is really good at breaking the block. It is jab straight, lead roundhouse straight. This is a pretty advanced combo, so you do need to have pretty high level kickboxing combinations. I'm not exactly sure what level your kickboxing combinations have to be, but I'd assume at least 4-star. And the last of these basic combinations that I have for you is a simple jab to lead leg side kick to the body, or you could go jab to teep to the body. Now this combo doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but that's not the purpose of this combo. The purpose of this combo is to manage distance. As you can see, if I land that lead leg side kick to the body, moving forward it pushes Robert really far back. Same thing with the teep. It creates a lot of distance between you and your opponent. So if you are trying to utilize your kicks and fight with a more kickboxing or traditional style, you want to keep the matching kicking range, not boxing range. And a quick overview of what these two ranges are is basically boxing ranges where punches land, and where punches land most effectively, and kicking ranges where kicks land most effectively. Like that. Obviously you can land kicks in boxing range, but they do like 30% damage, and since you're in boxing range, your opponent can punch you while you're throwing the kick. So I currently have Robert set up to throw a roundhouse and then block immediately after. But as you can see, I can land an easy 3-piece on him while he's throwing that kick because he's stuck in that kick animation, and punches are much faster than kicks, so I can punch him while he's vulnerable and stuck in that kick animation, do some big damage. But back to what I was saying about these two combos, the main reason you want to use these is not to deal a ton of damage, is to create distance. So if I'm facing a pressure player who is constantly moving forward, constantly covering distance, I can use this combo to push him back and deter his style of play. Same thing with the jab to rear teep. This is an excellent combo to create distance. And it works very well against pressure players too. Now when it comes to these two combos, there's an important thing to know. In order to push your opponent back and create a lot of distance, you have to throw the teep or the side kick moving forward. If I throw it standing still, it pushes him back a little bit, but not a lot. If I want to create a lot of distance, I need to throw it moving forward, and that pushes him back really far. Same thing with the side kick. It pushes him back a little bit when I'm standing still, but when I throw it moving forward, it pushes him back pretty far. Now let's get into the good stuff. The more advanced combos, the longer 3 to 4 piece combos. The whole concept of these videos is that I look through every single kickboxing combination, so that way you guys don't have to, and I pick out all of the good ones. I'm just going to start naming off combos, so if you guys need to write these down or anything. So first off, we have a straight jab to straight to roundhouse kick, which looks like this. It's very effective at breaking the block. As you can see, I broke my opponent's block with the jab straight and the jab, followed it up with the roundhouse kick, and that got through the block because his block was broken. A lot of these combos are good at breaking the block, so they're really good for if your opponent is stunned and they're holding block, they're blocking high, which if they're stunned and temporarily low on health, landing that head kick could be a knockout or at least a knockdown. Next up, we have absolutely one of my favorite combos. Now when it comes to these lead kick to straight combos, here's a more advanced version that is really good at breaking the block. It is jab straight, lead roundhouse straight. This is a pretty advanced combo, so you do need to have pretty high level kickboxing combinations. I'm not exactly sure what level your kickboxing combinations have to be, but I'd assume at least 4-star. Next up, we have a jab straight to lead hook to roundhouse. This is also a pretty good combo at breaking the block. Next up, we have a super effective block breaking combo that's really simple. It is a straight to jab to spinning heel kick. Breaks the block in just 3 strikes and does 42% damage off of that spinning heel kick, which is pretty solid for a block breaking strike. Really good combo, I like this one a lot. Another variation of this combo is a straight to jab to body jumping spin kick, which looks like this. Very nice. I thought I'd show some love to the body work as well. Next up, we have a slightly different iteration than the combo I showed you a little bit ago. It's a straight to lead hook to spinning heel kick. Pretty much the same thing as the straight to jab. Pretty much the same thing as the straight to jab to spinning heel kick, just a little bit different. Next up, we have a lead roundhouse to spinning heel kick. Now this is a weird combo because you have to miss the lead roundhouse. As you can see, if I hit the lead roundhouse, I cannot throw that spinning heel kick. I just tried to, but if you miss the lead roundhouse on purpose, you can immediately follow up with a spinning heel kick, and this combo is dirty. By missing that roundhouse, your opponent thinks, ooh, he just missed roundhouse, I want to go counter, and then maybe he swings with an overhand or whatever he's swinging with. And while he's throwing that counter strike, you catch him with that spinning heel kick. It works really nice, and it looks fucking awesome when you do it correctly. Yes, sir! That works so perfectly. Next up, we have an overhand to lead body hook to roundhouse kick. This combo isn't super amazing or anything, but I just really like the way it flows. You can also go with a body roundhouse here, which is probably a little bit better than going for a head kick. Next up, we have a jab straight jab to roundhouse kick. Pretty simple stuff, breaks the block nice. Works very well. Another iteration of this combo is a jab jab straight to roundhouse kick. Very similar. Breaks the block efficiently, works very nice. Next up, we have a jab to overhand to lead roundhouse. This combo isn't super effective at breaking the block or anything, but if you're facing someone who's really aggressive and you catch him with that overhand, you might get frame advantage. You'll get frame advantage, and then you can follow up immediately with that lead roundhouse, doing a lot of damage. Another combo I really like on here is a jab straight to ducking roundhouse. Doesn't break the block very well, but it's a very nice combo, and after that jab straight, your opponent might think that you're done striking, so you can immediately follow up with that ducking roundhouse. I've gotten some knockouts with this combo as well. It works very nice. Next up, we have a jab to body straight to lead roundhouse. A jab to body straight is a really common boxing combination, so I really like this combination because it just follows up with that lead roundhouse. Nice cherry on top. So out of those 10 or so complex combos, my favorites are the jab straight to lead roundhouse to straight. This combo is just so vicious. I just love it. It flows amazing. The straight to jab to spinning heel kick is very nice as well. The fact that you can break someone's block within just 3 strikes is really impressive, and this is a really nice block breaking combo. The lead roundhouse to spinning heel kick is filthy as well, just because of how deceptive it is and how you can catch people really off guard with it. I really like the jab straight to ducking roundhouse. This combo isn't really good at breaking blocks or anything, but it flows really well because of how deceptive it is. Like I said, your opponent might think that you're done striking after you hit that 1-2, but then you're following up with that roundhouse and you can catch them off guard. And the last of my favorites is a jab jab straight to roundhouse kick. This flows really nice and it's good at breaking blocks. But with that being said, that's pretty much all I have for you guys in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I taught you guys something new or provided something of value. If you guys want to see any type of tutorial from me, just let me know in the comments below and I will be happy to provide that for you. And I'm trying to bring you guys UFC4 tutorials and gameplay at least 5 times a week. That's typically my goal right now. But with school and all that, things can get busy. So if you like this type of content, please consider subscribing. I'd appreciate it a lot. But most importantly, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate it. Have a good day.